Hey everyone, Danette May here, and I know so many of us are dealing with knee issues, maybe lower back issues, and hip issues. I know that this is something that comes up with my clients, so in this video I'm going to share with you what you can do before you think about surgery that could totally help alleviate the pain. Alright you guys, what I have in my hand here is your little gold ticket that could save you from surgery, and that is a lacrosse ball. So this is the perfect size, the perfect density. So you can pick this up at any sporting goods stores and it's gonna be worth more than anything you paid for it. So what we're gonna do with this is what happens a lot of times when we have hip issues, knee issues, even lower back issues, is it can all start with this piriformis, which runs right here in that sweet spot of the glutes. We may not even realize how tight that muscle is, but when it's tight, it actually pulls and strains up all the ligaments surrounding the hips, which can also pull down that IT band, which can inhibit the knee rotation, as well as any sciatic stuff in the lower back. So just really releasing that tension inside that piriformis is gonna be a game changer for you. It's not gonna be fun right now if it's super tight, you're gonna feel it, but trust me, it's not gonna hurt you, you're not gonna do anything damage-wise. You might feel like you wanna fly through the roof of the pain, but then that just lets you know, I've hit the sweet spot, I need to stick with this, and I'm going to really start feeling alleviation in my lower back, my knees, or my hips, wherever you're feeling it. So you're gonna take this lacrosse ball, and I want you to just kind of get right on top of it. So you know where the hip bone is. I want you to find that line that's not on the hip bone. See, I'm not all the way rotated out. I'm finding kind of that groove, and you'll know. Just take it from the hip and then roll down, and you'll feel, oh, there's a little tension in there. And you want to start a little bit high, like right below that hip bone, but that is called your piriformis. It's kind of that connector between two of the muscles in the glute, and it gets very, very tight, especially if you have a desk job or you're working out and then you're sitting down, and you want to just slowly take your time rolling along that line inside the glute. And I recommend turning on your favorite show, because when you find that spot where you're like, you want to fly through the roof or you feel tension, you want to just hold it there. And you're gonna just let it sit there for 10 to 15 seconds, then move it just maybe a half an inch, if barely any, and then you're gonna feel another spot, and you want to hold the ball there. And you're gonna work your way all the way up, and then all the way down to the bottom of your glute. Don't be afraid to go all the way down into that connector right where the hip, where that lower glute connects with that hamstring right in there. So just let it sit in there. You guys, this is going to be a sweet ticket for you, because if you've been dealing with just some dull aching in these areas, you're gonna notice a big difference. And I recommend doing this every day until you've alleviated it, before you work out or after. So now what I wanna show you is, a lot of us are really tight in this hip. So that was the piriformis. The second one we're gonna work is right here in that side hip pocket. You know that fleshy spot right below the hip bone? So if you feel the hip bone right in there, you want to place the ball right there, and yes, you're going to feel it. But that's going to help alleviate all the tension surrounding that hip bone, which is going to be really, really important to help out with lower back and even knee issues that can come up. You have to understand, everything's really connected together. So once again, once you find that spot, you're gonna hold 10 to 15 seconds. One last thing you can do, and this ball might be a little bit too aggressive, you can take a foam roll, or you can take the ball, but use your hands to kind of alleviate the pressure. You can run this ball on the outside of your leg on your IT band. And the IT band is the connector between your hip and your knee. And this IT band gets very, very tight, and it's really hard to stretch. So this is the best way you can get inside there, and that is gonna help with a lot of knee issues. So I hope this video has totally helped you. I want to alleviate any pain you may be feeling and let you feel your best. Have an amazing day.